Hola.
Evening, Mr. Ron Stone. How are you?
Good evening, Mr. Schultz.
We have Ginger. We have Ginger with us. Just like that, she appeared, and then we can make her go away too. So if Ginger's not nice to us, we hold the magic button. But when Ginger's nice to us, we'll let her be on the show. So, how are you guys?
The Ginger Miller. Welcome everyone to Outlawed Live with Ron Stone and my co-host, the
I'm the co-host.
one and only Jason Schultz.
I know my role. I know my role, Ron. So
stop that.
So
it's a busy week.
I think it's as hot in Wisconsin that it is in Texas, Ginger. Am I right or wrong? It got into the 90s today. She's muted. Shoot. Ginger, can you unmute you? Ginger, unmute you. Unmute.
I can unmute her.
I can't.
No, I can't. It won't let me.
There's a mute button, Ginger.
Can you hear me now?
There she is.
She's here.
Sorry, I'm new to this.
Ginger, welcome to Outlawed Live with my host Ron Stone, and I'm your gracious co-host. So,
well, thank you.
Yeah, great to
Ron
see you.
told me I was going to be on a podcast, which I thought that was just talking. He didn't tell me I was going to be on video. So
it's technically podcast, our video cast now, like a vlog. Mm-hmm. We go live. We're live right now. Probably 10,000 to 15,000 people will see this tonight.
And that's wonderful.
Over the next week, Ron and I see it reach probably up to 30,000 people across like YouTube and Facebook. And then tomorrow morning, it'll be on Spotify and iTunes. So if somebody goes and types in, Ginger Miller, they're going to find you. So.
Oh, gosh. That's making me very nervous.
Are you wanted by the government or anything, Ginger?
Yeah. What's that?
I asked Ginger if she was wanted by the government. You're square with the IRS and everything?
I hope so. I think so, yeah.
Okay.
But Ginger, you don't have to behave because we have a lot of fun on the show, okay?
I tried to go out to the arena. I wanted to go out there and do it so I could show some video around the tractor pull park, but the guys are out there mowing and it's loud and it wasn't going to work. So I just came back here.
Good deal. Make sure they treat for those pesky fire ants, Ginger.
I don't know about the fire ants, but I know they've sprayed for chiggers. So
yeah, I don't like those either.
Yeah. I think those are worse than fire ants.
I feel like it's Deleon that the pullers that Tammy Morris always complains about those fire ants. I don't think it was Whiteright. I think it was Deleon.
Yeah, we have them. We usually try to keep them under control. So that's Ray's job. So if you get them, it's his fault.
I know they don't like gasoline. Fire ants don't. That's probably
besides
probably not the most earth-friendly way to kill them, but
yeah.
Besides cars, Ron, how many? I don't know many things that enjoy gasoline. Okay, besides automobiles. So
yeah, those little bastards will ruin your day. You want to get rid of those immediately. So
hey, Ginger, just so you know, you really don't ever get a chance to talk with Ron and I. We just kind of banter back and forth. But you're really pretty, so you got that going for you. So I think we're going to be okay.
Well,
so.
Thanks to Ron, he did finally tell me I would be on video, so I put a little makeup on and stuck my hair in a ponytail.
I just assumed that you knew, and then when you asked, I thought, oh yeah, definitely you'll be on video. So
yeah.
And that text you sent me right before, I thought you were going to chicken out on me. I was like, oh no.
I almost did.
She said, well,
Ray said hi. It's working. So.
Jeanette Meisinger is excited to go to Whiteright. They're bringing down Scrappy.
Yay! Yes. I'm excited for them to be here.
Thomas Kimmons says it's 110 degrees Celsius in Texas. So
Celsius. Is that all, Thomas?
I don't even know. I don't know how hot it is. Honestly, I don't. It's freaking hot is what it is.
Brandon Gilliland says 112 in the Coastal Bend.
It was hot last year too, and everybody survived. So I think last year was the hottest year we've had.
It's summer. It's supposed to be hot. So
yeah.
And it didn't affect your attendance, did it, last year?
It did not.
Yeah, I got some pictures I found on their Facebook page. It was packed.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I noticed you got a plug from a local news station there too.
We did. I've been asking them for years to cover the tractor pull. So we've been promoting since 2015. And so I've asked them for years to come out and, see the pits and the people that come from, different states and pull. And finally, about 3 years ago, we finally got some attention from them. So I didn't even have to ask them this year. They just posted it. So that was great.
It's on KXII. There's their website on the screen right now. Ron shared that to the Outlaw Facebook page earlier today. I'm assuming that was Ron because it wasn't me. So.
Yeah, that was me.
And maybe they'll show up in the pits. They did. I think it was last year they did come out before the show. 2 years ago?
Yeah, 2 years ago, because I remember putting it on Facebook. I thought it was cool.
Okay.
A live
Yeah.
deal there for the news. Yeah, that was awesome. Sorry, guys. So, big weekend, Ginger. Thanks for coming on once again. Brandon Gillen said he's not going to be able to make it. Is that what he just said there?
Yeah, he's custom harvesting.
Oh, yep. Understand.
That whole job thing just gets in the way of all the fun. All of the fun.
So what's the history of this pool, Ginger? I mean, how long has it been going on? How long have you and Ray been doing it?
Well, so the White Right Truck and Tractor Pool has been actually going on since 1976. So there were a group of men. I knew you were going to ask me the history. I wish I'd have done my homework a little bit better because I don't. Ray would know a lot more than me. So if anyone
Ginger,
watching,
just wing it.
Yeah,
Ginger, just wing it.
Forgiving.
Just wing it.
Okay.
Make stuff up as you go.
There are
Just
no
make
tests.
stuff up.
No tests afterwards, so we're good.
So several men put this organization together, the White Right Truck and Tractor Pool Association. They started out at a rodeo arena a little north of town, and I'm not sure what year they actually came to the arena we pool at now, but so 1976 is when they started, and there's still several. Gene Shaw was one of the original members, Don Merriman, Eddie Ray Anderson, who has passed, and he was the owner of that Mother Goose truck that I sent you a picture of earlier, Ron. Oh gosh, see, I don't know. I think there was like 8 or 9 of them. And so when they dissolved their organization, they still give a scholarship away. Cole actually got it this year, the White Right Truck and Tractor Pullers Association scholarship. So they left the money, and they do that every year, which is good. After, I want to say Billy Loftus was the one that bought it after that, and then Bill Hazelwood. And then we bought it from Bill. And 2015 was the first year we promoted.
Now, when you say you bought it, you bought the ground?
We actually purchased the land in 2015, and we have sold it. We still have a lease on the property, so we'll be able to have the tractor pull for however long we want to have it. But so we don't own the land, but we lease the land. So
okay.
Hey Ginger, are you on your phone?
Yes.
Will you turn it sideways?
Mm-hmm.
It goes landscape mode. Give it. There you go. Perfect.
Let me tighten my. Okay.
Much better. So this weekend, Ginger, is not only your event, but it's also the kickoff, the first half of the Big Smoke Shootout. I assume you were in communication with Tyler Buckman and Kurt about getting the Diesel Supers in there this year.
I don't know a lot of details about that. I'm trying to get this lot out of the. I don't know a lot of the details on that. I don't know if they have talked to Ray, but is that you explain that, because I don't know enough to explain that.
Okay, let me. I'll get you the details here.
Ron, is this where you want me to? Ron, is this my cue to play your video?
Oh, sure, you can play the video if you like.
Hold on.
I don't know if you saw the video we made for you for White Right.
I don't think. And
promoting
3, 2, 1.
Your diesel blast. The stipulations here for the Big Smoke Shootout, of course, takes place this weekend. 2 hooks in Whitewright, Texas at Thunder in the Lone Star. Take a weekend off next week. And then we go to Thunder in the Valley at Rock Valley, where the Diesel Supers will hook twice. The best of all 4 hooks, best overall for all 4 hooks, their share of the $5,000 is going to be $1,500. And the rest is going to be split between the rest of the competitors that make all 4 events. So it's $5,000 in total up for grabs. Big Smoke Shootout, Extreme Performance and Tire Cutting, Buckman Farms, High Plains Performance, and Golden Ribbon Transport out of Waverly, Iowa, sponsoring the Big Smoke Shootout. So pretty cool deal. I hear that some certain Texas Diesel Supers are going to be there. Have you heard that, Ginger?
Actually, I don't think they're going to make it.
They're not going to make it?
I don't think so. I think Ray talked to him yesterday, and they said they've just had too much work going on and their tractor wasn't ready.
There's a lot of that going around this year.
Disappointed in that, but understand, of course.
Well, we've got some good Diesel Supers coming south.
Yeah,
should be a good show. I mean, those sponsors put up that extra money for that Big Smoke Shootout. I know Tyler was pretty excited about that. Got a lot of people watching tonight, Jason. What's that, Ginger? I'm sorry.
We haven't had Diesel Supers in a few years, so that'll be something good for our crowd to see too.
Yeah, that'd be. Did you know Jason was building a Diesel Super?
I did not.
Yeah, he's moving up in the world. His hate for money is growing.
Doug and Jeanette Meisinger are building my new tractor, Ginger. So
okay.
I sold my Limited Pro last Thursday.
Oh, you did?
All right.
Yeah, and they're gonna keep it the Remedy, and it's gonna stay under the Beer Money Pulling Team, but it's gonna have a different owner. And my mechanic bought it. Basically, he's gonna have 2 of them instead of 1 because he hates his money as much as I do. But Ginger has 2-wheel drive trucks, so she hates her money as well.
Well, no, wait. Ginger has 2 2-wheel drive trucks now, right?
Well, just 1.
Okay, explain.
So what are you talking about? So Ray, we've had bad decisions since 2016, but he bought
Hold on,
a
Ginger.
new body.
Ginger,
yes.
Is this breaking news? Yes. Is this breaking news? Like we need to play the sound?
No, it was breaking news at Nordheim, I guess. But so after Columbus, some things happened. He was gonna get the new tires that everybody was getting, and I don't know. We weren't going to be able to put the new tires on bad decisions. It was not going to fit in our trailer. So it all come about just like within a day that he bought a different body. He bought David Hunt's Black Widow body.
Okay.
So now we have another bad decision. But we still have a bad decision, but it doesn't have a motor in it. So anyway, we're just running another bad decision. And then him and Edwin run the Texian truck also.
Okay, another bad decision. That's the name of the truck?
Well, it is for now. It was so rushed that, we just had to slap some stickers on it to get to Nordheim. And then I think I don't know. I think we may have it wrapped different. We kind of want to go back red. So I don't know. That'll be a winter project.
So what about the old bad decision?
Something to throw more money. I think we have it sold. So I think it may go north. We don't know for sure. But
where to?
Careful, Ginger. This is what Ron does.
I know. I don't think it's a secret. There's a guy in New York that wants it, but I don't know if someone else offers, before that, then it can.
When you say north, I'm thinking directly north.
North.
Northeast.
Yeah, I was thinking if they go south, she sold to somebody in Mexico. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's really it's only north from here.
Well, it can still go south. Texas is pretty big. It could go down to Uvalde or Columbus or somewhere like that. But no, when you say north, I'm thinking straight north to maybe Iowa or Missouri or Nebraska. Okay.
Yeah. No,
Probably had some breaking news happening there or something. Oh, that's cool. Jeanette Meisinger says they have a caravan of 4 tractors coming from Nebraska.
Yay.
Down to Whitewright.
Yep.
So this will be my first time, Ginger. I was supposed to be there in 2020, I think it was. And then, my grandma passed away and I had to go to Ohio. But yeah, this will be my first time. I've just seen video and heard how great it is and everything. So I'm excited.
It's a pretty good time. People start, I think Tammy and Richard Morris will probably pull in tomorrow night, and then several will come in Thursday night. We usually cook and hang out. We have a big covered pavilion kind of back in the pit area. So we'll cook and hang out Thursday night, and then it'll fill up on Friday. So
awesome. Yeah, I'll be there with the production crew Thursday. We're leaving tomorrow afternoon to head that way. And we'll be there sometime Thursday, barring any incidents on the road or anything, but we should be there Thursday. What time do gates open on Friday?
5. The show starts at 7:30. Gates open at 5. We have people that try to trickle in before that, but I say 5.
Do you have like regulars that come to this? Like it's, they come every year and they come from like out of state or anything like that?
Yeah, we do. I've been going since I can remember. I can remember my dad carrying me out of the bleachers at what seemed like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning every year. But and we've taken our boys forever since they were old enough to go. I have people every year say, this is my 40th year. This is my whatever year. But then we have new people every year too. I've had several people already call me this week, want to know, if they needed ear protection, if they could bring coolers in, this and that it was their first time to come. So
now you guys are like just a little over an hour from the Dallas metro area.
Yeah.
You pull a lot of spectators out of the Dallas area?
I say we've pulled more the last few years. I think it's just growing, and people know they can't go anywhere else to see an event like this. DeLeon, which and that show's great, but it's not. They don't have near as many hooks as we have. So
John Hunt is complaining about how far it is to get there for him.
Wah.
How far does John Hunt live from Whitewright?
Like 10 minutes, I think.
10 minutes.
Yeah. It is our closest one, John.
Eric Clayton.
It's my least favorite.
It's your what?
It's my least favorite pool.
Because you have to work so hard, right?
Yes. It's not fun.
Yeah, it is stressful. I know the feeling when we do Cowtown. It's everybody talks about how great it is, but I know Ken and I are just like on pins and needles for a week there.
Yeah. There is a lot.
Wow, there's a lot of people watching tonight, Jason. Geez, there's 21 comments already.
It's because
cool. Because Ginger's on, that's what it is.
Because Ginger's on, Ron. So
yeah. So Saturday night's the same start time, same gate opening.
Hi.
Yes.
$20 adults, and is that 5 and under free?
Yes.
Okay. What's anything special at Whitewright that some pools like you go and they're known for like some homemade ice cream. Some might be known for chicken gizzards. Some might be known for turkey legs or whatever, or pork on a stick. What's Whitewright's claim to fame there that you have to do when you go to Whitewright's tractor pull?
I don't really know. I have some of the same concessions with me that's been with me since 2015, but they're just general concessions. I don't know that there's one thing that you have to get. They do sell turkey legs.
Do they?
Turkey. Or snow cones will go like crazy since it's going to be hot this year. I don't know. You might have to ask some of the pullers that come what their thing is that they like about Whitewright. I guess it's just normal to me.
You guys are pullers. How long have you guys been pulling a 2-wheel drive?
Just since 2016.
Oh, okay.
So we in 2015 we put this pool together like in 3 weeks. I mean, it was basically Ray does these things to me where he's like, "Hey, we're gonna do this. We're gonna like we bought a bar one time. He come home. He's like, "Hey, we're buying the bar," and I said, "Well, okay." And so like in 9 days we owned a bar, and so we owned it for 5 years, and then we sold the bar in 2015 in like January of 2015, and we bought the tractor pool arena in June of 2015 and put on our first pool the last weekend in June. So I mean, like literally knew nothing about promoting a tractor pool. Bill Hazelwood and his wife Vicky, I mean, they helped us a little bit, give us all the information that they had. But Whitey Zacek, he was a huge help that year because, and we didn't know. I mean, Matt Shaw put us in touch with some of the pullers from Texas, so we would just kind of know what was going on. But Whitey helped us a whole lot that year. So we basically had 3 weeks to put this pool together, and we had it on, I guess something White Rock used to be known for is it was a 3-day pool. It was Thursday, Friday, Saturday, always on the 4th of July weekend. But we changed that because our crowd, we didn't have a crowd much on Thursday night, and Saturday night, usually there was a fireworks show going on somewhere local, and we'd lose some of our Saturday night. So we were able to push it to the weekend before and drop that Thursday night, which has helped us profit wise, but that was something all the pullers would pull in Taylor, Texas, and they would come through and drop their rigs, or some of them would even stay that whole week and then pull that 4th of July weekend. But anyway, I think I sidetracked. I don't remember what your original question was, but since 2000,
how long when you guys started pulling, basically you said 16.
Oh yeah. So 2000. So we promoted that first year, and then we went to a few pools and got to know some people, and then over the winter, Ray and our friend Edwin Anderson, they found this truck. It was called it was Mission Impossible in Missouri, and we bought it. I think that was the name, Mission Impossible. I can't remember the guy that owned it. Anyway,
we come out of Butler, Missouri.
Yep, right around there. Yep. So anyway, they Craig Nation, that was his name. And so they bought it, and so we started in 2016, and Ray and Edwin pulled it that first year, and then Jake turned 16 in 2016. So the next year, we bought Edwin's part out, and then Ray and Jake kind of shared the seat for a couple of years, and then Cole turned 16, and 2 years ago, I guess 3 years ago almost. So then him and Jake have been kind of sharing the seat since he turned 16.
Awesome. Texas truck and tractor pullers on one track, the Outlaws on the other. Over the years that you guys have been running this, I mean, I think a staple down there is your modified tractors, your 2-wheel drives, and your pro stock tractors. 4-wheel drives are back. They were back. You brought them back last year after being out for a season. What other classes have you had there? I know Super Farm went 1 year. Unlimited super stocks. What are some other classes that you've had there?
Just those right there, the Super Farm class, the Unlimited Supers. This is the second time to have the Diesel Supers back. We've had the Limited Pro Stocks.
Okay.
And I think that's probably about all but you're right. We do try to have the 2-wheel drives, the modified tractors, and the pro stocks, and then we just kind of rotate the other 2 classes. I wish we could have them all, but
right.
Sponsors tough down here. It's tough getting sponsorships down here.
There's one guy that's going to be missing this year that I think we'd normally see there. I think he might be pulling somewhere else this weekend. Jason's offline. He can hear me. The Bulletproof Buck, they went with the Big Pro charger and intercooler and such, so they can't pull with our 5-inch.
They're going to be in Toma this weekend.
Yeah.
We may see him back there at some point. I mean, who knows? But
the Peshes are down this weekend either.
Yeah, they were waiting on that turbine. They were getting a new turbine. Fred told me the whole story. They picked up a turbine that the flight logs had been lost on, and he said otherwise it'd be a really expensive motor, but they got it at a pretty good price because the flight logs were missing, and it can never be airworthy again without the flight logs on the motor. So, but yeah, the cat's out of the bag on that. They're building a twin turbine tractor, so hopefully we'll get to see that this season.
Yeah, I hope so.
So you have some pretty major sponsors at your event, Ginger?
I mean, not any. I would say our local case dealer, ASCO, they jumped on board last year, and they brought that big black tractor, whatever it was, and then they're bringing a tractor 620. I don't know the number of it, but it's a big, massive tractor. They're bringing it.
Gotcha.
See, I told you some of those details I don't know. Yeah, but I mean, we get some sponsors, but it's it's tough, and just trying to reach out to the people that we do business with as trucking company and farm, and they're always willing to pitch in and help us. So,
okay. I know our friends from Coltrane Energy are coming down to hang out with us this weekend. I think they're going to be there Thursday. I think maybe Friday. I think I talked to him today. But there was something else I was going to ask you, Jason. What was it? I can't even think of what it was. Camping spots. Do you have camping spots for?
We talked about the shootout.
We do.
Yeah.
We do not have camping spots for.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
You'll see how crowded our parking is packed out there, and our volunteer fire department from Whitewright does a wonderful job parking the cars. I mean, they are like lined to a T, because if we didn't have them organizing the parking, it would be a disaster out there, but it flows. Everybody is able to leave, and yeah, we don't have room for camping, and liability insurance and all that stuff is another issue. So
it's when you mention room there, I've heard there's a lot of people there the last couple of years. It's like standing room only, and like hardly anywhere to walk around there. Is that true? Is that crowded?
Yeah. I mean, sometimes at the gate, like I'll call people. I have to work the gate both nights. And so like I'll call and say, what does this seating situation look like? And if they say it's pretty full, we just start telling people when they come in, you're welcome to come in, and you may not be able to find a seat, but if you can, find a seat, great. You may have to stand, and they just pay their $20 and they come on in. I mean, we've never had anyone leave when we tell them that.
Do you have space like in front of the grandstands where people can bring their lawn chairs and sit?
Yes. On the west side, there's room to put your lawn chairs. On the east side, there's not, but then kind of on the south end of that east side, at Fence Row, you can, like, we have a couple of flatbed trailers that we pull up. People put lawn chairs on, and then people will back their vehicles up to. That's been going on for years and years and years. I'll have people start coming in Saturday just to park their trucks. They reserve their spot, and then they'll just come back later. So
it's a good idea for folks and families to throw some lawn chairs in the trunk of the car in the back of the pickup, just in case.
Yeah.
Yep.
That
would be a good idea, especially if they're coming a little bit late. They're not going to get there when the gates open. It might be a good idea to throw some lawn chairs in the back, just in case.
Yep.
All right. Well, Ginger.
Anybody else you want to thank before we let you go tonight, Ginger?
I mean, obviously all my sponsors, ASCO for, giving us the case tractors, and PCI supplies our water truck on the track, plus gives a little sponsorship money. I had a new sponsor this year reach out to me, Texas Diesel Company. They're in a little town called Van Alstyne. They do diesel repair work on pickups, and he was super nice, reached out, wanted to be part of it. He's going to have a little tent set up, giving some freebies away. So cool. Our quick check in town is about sponsoring. So whoever comes, please go by there and buy ice, beer, gas, whatever you need, because they're super good about helping us out.
What was the name of that again, Ginger?
The quick check.
Quick check.
It's just called quick check. Yep.
Your screen froze up a little bit when you were saying it. I just want to make sure we got that right. So, okay. Yeah. Awesome.
Hey, Ron, did you get the picture? Did you get the pictures I sent of that Mother Goose truck?
Yeah. Jason grabbed those pictures of that truck.
I think this is going to be a really neat thing for, like I said, people who have been coming to this pool for 40-something years. This truck hasn't been on the track since like 1990. And Edwin Anderson, the guy that was our partner that drives the Texian truck. Yeah.
There we go.
He has put the Chevy motor that come out of the Texian. We put a Hemi in the Texian, and he put the Chevy motor in this four-wheel drive, this modified four-wheel drive truck. And Eddie Ray Anderson, which was one of the original members of the White Rat Truck and Tractor Pullers Association, his wife, Eileen, actually, she was the one that would drive this truck. And they called it Mother Goose. I think it still has the names of their kids on the side. It's in great condition. Anyway, he'll just run an exhibition pass and he'll have it on display in the pit. So I think it's something a lot of our people that have been coming to the White Rat Truck and Tractor Pull for years are going to really enjoy seeing.
I think I remember seeing that truck in Pulling Power magazine back in the 80s.
Probably. Yeah, I think it was a pretty tough truck. So
there was a lot of tough four-wheel drives that came out of Texas back in the 80s and early 90s.
Really?
Yep. They were known for their four-wheel drive modified pickups down there in the 80s. Manuel Marino was a badass in that class. Janky Motors, I think that was in Texas. Built a lot of those motors in the four-wheel drive class. Yeah, Texas was well known in that class back then. So, well, Ginger, our time is about up here. Now, tell me, give me your honest opinion. It wasn't that bad, was it?
It was painless.
See there, I told you. Told you. See, and you were scared and worried.
You owe me a drink. You owe me a drink Thursday night.
All right, I'll get you too. How about that?
Okay.
Thanks, Ginger, for coming on. We'll see you Thursday.
All right. Thank y'all.
All right. Take care. Bye. Ginger Miller from Whitewright, Texas, home of Thunder in the Lonestar. They're down there working hard, getting the grounds ready for the big event this weekend. And, we had to go from looking at Ginger to looking at this guy, Jason, really?
No, they don't pay us enough, Ron. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, it's tough, isn't
it? Hey, Jeff.
Hey, I didn't put a clean shirt on, but my hat looks good.
Yeah, Jason, you got to warn a guy about this kind of stuff. Just switching like that straight from Ginger to Jeff Sievertsen.
No, he had picked his nose 30 seconds earlier, so I knew we were good. I was watching in the green room. So. But those Coltrane Energy guys, they're not behaving back there behind the scenes right now. So
they're not being good, huh?
Nope. Trey's flipping me off right now as we speak, actually.
Not nice, Trey. Jeff Sievertsen of Manilla, Iowa. How's it going, Jeff?
It's going good, boys.
Looks like it's sunny up there too.
Yeah. I'm sitting out in front of the house enjoying the day. It's cooling down and ready for the show.
Yeah, I'm in the Kansas City area. It was 91 today, I think, here, maybe a little bit warmer. And
do they let you have air conditioned cells in jail, or how's that work?
No, I'm on house arrest, Jason.
House arrest, that's right. Yeah.
Can you pull your foot up and show us your ball and chain?
He's not that flexible.
So. What he said, yeah.
Yeah.
So Jason, or not to Jason, but Jeff, I won't be coming to see you this Saturday.
That's what I hear.
You've got another.
They brought in their number one announcer, Jeff.
Fly by night.
Got a good stand in, let me tell you. Yeah. What did that cost?
I'll give you the bill Sunday morning, Jeff.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
So what you guys ready for the pool Saturday?
Mother Nature's not helping us much, so I just came from the track here about an hour ago, I suppose, and I'm taking care of the water situation. Been watering it for 3 days. So we had rye on it last winter, and I mowed it off a couple weeks ago, and we're been dumping water on for 3 days, and we're gonna probably tear it up tomorrow night, get the water worked in a little deeper, and hopefully we'll have a good. We will have a good track. We've got the right dirt. We get the water to it, it'll be fine.
I know a couple years ago. I mean, if it's dry now, Mother Nature had other ideas a couple of years ago.
Yeah, and my buddy Shane is. I talked to him a couple days ago. My weather app says 60% chance of rain Saturday, and one of the coffee buddies said his app said 80%. So we'll see how it goes. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
It's only Tuesday.
Yeah, it's definitely just Tuesday. Oh, I'll tell you, the night Friday night, Jeff. I mean, you were in Cherokee. You were probably looking at the forecast for Saturday in Arlington.
Yes.
If you would have trusted the weatherman, they would have canceled it Friday night.
Yep.
What did we get? A little sprinkle there, about 5 or so in Arlington. That was it.
Yep. No,
nice.
They haven't been very reliable lately. We're on the light side of the moisture here.
So you guys are pretty dry up there, huh?
Yeah, it's kind of spotty. There's areas around us. My son-in-law and daughter live in Manning, which is about 9 miles east of Manilla. When was that? The night before last, they got 8 tenths in one shot and about 8 in another. And we got 8 inches at our house, 8 inches between drops.
Okay. Well, I mean, hopefully you get some rain, but hopefully it doesn't come on Saturday night.
I happen to know the municipal guy, and he says I've got a whole water tower full, so we'll be fine.
Oh, okay. So what are you doing different this year? Anything different class wise or anything?
Yeah, we've got light limited mods and the natural aspirated 2-wheel drives. We brought them in this year. Otherwise, the 4-1s are going to be there. Light limited pros, pro stock pickups, super farm. And what else? There's 7 classes. I don't know if I got them all there or not.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look at the app.
I noticed light limited pro, light limited mods.
And
4-1, white supers, and naturally aspirated.
And light supers is the only one I forgot.
Yeah, I noticed your 2-wheel drive guys. You already had 6 signed up on the app. Those guys are raring to go.
Good.
And yeah, did you see how many pro stock pickups we had signed up in Arlington Saturday?
Yeah, a bunch.
Yeah, initially we had 17 signed up. I think a couple were broke, but yeah, that was.
Yeah, they put on a good show.
That's good to see. So I think you'll have good numbers there, and you're already showing good numbers from 2-wheel drive. Of course, the limited pros will be there, light mods will be there. So you're fixing to have quite a few hooks there. What's this event about? I mean, what does it benefit? How long you been doing it? Give us the rundown here.
Let's see. We started in 2012 is when we started with the Outlaws. And so this will be our 11th year, I guess. Just the fire department. We had a Quaz Queen Centennial in 2011. And we had just West Central Iowa pullers. A couple of us guys just put that together at the last minute, and it was a huge success. We had a pile of people. Of course, the Centennial was going on, and my cohort in crime at that time, I went to him after the first pull, and I said, let's take this to the next level. And at that time, Doug Roberts was the man to go to, and he happened to be up at his in-laws, and I called him, and he swung through Manilla, and we kind of had an agreement right there. And in 2012, we started with the Outlaws and been with them ever since. And we've put on some pretty awesome shows.
Never looked back. I know Jason he's probably chomping at the bit to ask about the Hooters girls. The Hooters girls are coming back.
I got a guy working on that. I'm hoping we're going to have them.
Ugh.
They're supposed to let me know tomorrow.
Of course, I'm going to White.
Why do I always get?
Jason, when are you? When are you heading this way, bud? Are you coming? Happen to be coming Friday?
Well, Lucas invited me down Friday night, but I'm going to be in.
Okay, he did.
Yeah, no, Lucas invited me down Friday, but I got to be in Toma on Friday. I'm going to be in Manilla Saturday by noon. By noon. So
yeah. We've got
so we can get Outlawed TV set up, and I got to stretch my vocal cords out. So
there you go. we've got one of our sponsors was the original owner and the man that started Templeton Rye, little town east of Manilla, about 15 miles. So I kind of working on a tour for Friday afternoon, like so we're gonna go. We got some guys showing up to do that.
Oh, very cool.
So I want to put a plug in for Templeton Rye.
Well, last year we sat in the local watering hole there and watched Friday night at White Right.
Right.
On the Outlaw Pulling TV. That was cool.
Yeah.
And then was it last year or year before we had a couple of tractors? You guys brought your tractor
year before. Roger Rui brought his over, and we had ours
up.
out on Main Street. We might be doing that again. I think Roger and the boys are coming over on Friday.
Good.
So
Good.
If he can steer the dang thing.
Yeah, let us know for sure. We'll put some ads out for that to invite some people out there Friday.
Yeah. No, I know we're probably gonna be doing that for sure on Friday. So
do you have people come from way out of town and come to the pool every year and come early and camp or anything like that?
I've got a gentleman that comes from Columbus, Nebraska. He calls me every year. Of course, my famous saying is if you want it to rain, schedule a tractor pull in Manilla, Iowa. And the guy calls me 2 or 3 times in the afternoon, just right up till the time that he has to take off to get here. And so they come from out of state, some of them. Yes.
Okay. What's your claim to fame there at the tractor pull in Manilla?
Well, it's been the Hooters girls, actually. Yeah. And Jason, I don't know if you got much of a time to look at anything, but the parking lot for the haulers is an old railroad yard. There used to be 15 or 20 rails in that area, and they took those out 40 years ago probably. Anyway, there's still a rail. There used to be an old fertilizer building back in when we first had our first pull. It was there for about 4 or 5 years. I think in 16. I've got an old clay hill on one of my farms west of town, and the company that owned the fertilizer building, they tore it down. We hauled in 250 side dump loads of dirt, good clay, and we put 2 tracks where they're at now. Well, this fertilizer building had a rail site along the side of the building that they brought fertilizer in to unload. Well, that rail is still there, and it's in front of the east side of the track, in front of the grandstand. And we've done this 2 or 3 times. We've got a gentleman in town that has a one of those hand cars that you pump. Yep. We put coolers on it, and we had a couple of the firemen on that, and the Hooters girls served beer out of that.
Very cool.
So it's kind of
so this was literally a switch yard there.
Yes, in fact, there is on the staging area on the south side of the track. There is foundation in a circle. They had an old roundhouse that they serviced the locomotives on.
Yeah,
and part of it's still there.
I'll be darned. That's cool. That's history there.
Yes, it used to be a Milwaukee Road is what it was. And there was a turnaround. One line went to Sioux City, one line went east of Manilla, and one line went to Council Bluffs. And the one that goes east of Manilla and the one that goes to Council Bluffs is still there. But the Sioux City one's been gone for many, many years.
That's cool. Several years ago, I pulled in Kansas in what I think was more of a railroad dump yard there. We pulled more railroad spikes and stuff out of the track.
We've taken a magnet over this area probably every year.
We had to stop in the middle of the pool one time. This Leroy, Kansas, where we were at, because there was a pipe that was the blade kept popping across this pipe. What is that? Nobody could pull it out. We had everything in the world trying to pull it out, and we literally had to stop the pull and dig about 3 feet down and have somebody with a torch come out and cut that pipe off.
Yep.
Solid steel sticking out of there. But yeah, it was a railroad dump yard there, it seemed like. But you guys took care of that, got rid of all that stuff.
Well, we got rid of part of it at the starting line. and it's down probably 6 feet. Before we hauled 250 side dump loads of dirt in. So we hauled probably a couple foot over the whole track area. And before we did that, there was a foundation down in the starting area. And I took a excavator down there and started digging around and we thought we'd just get it out of there. No, that wasn't going to happen. It was about 3 feet thick, 20 feet long, and
Oh, wow.
10 foot deep. We weren't going to move it. So we just buried it.
I'll be darned. The proceeds for this event benefit the fire department.
Yeah, getting back to how this all started. So this friend of mine who happens to be a farmer and he's actually a banker too. We kind of figured we were going to have to spin this off. We needed help. You know, the first year we put on, it was just both of our wives and us and a few friends, and we needed somebody to pick the ball up and run with it. Concessions and just everything involved. You guys promote, you know what it takes. So we went to the local fire department, and who in rural America probably doesn't have a fire department that nobody's overly funded. So it's worked out real well. They've done very well. Our show through sponsorship is paid for before it starts. So we've got that going for us. Everybody steps up to the plate and helps out. We've got great sponsors through the years. So the fire department is I'm the guy that pushes the buttons on the track side of things, but those guys do all the work. Without them, we couldn't do it.
Yeah, I know. A couple of years ago when Mother Nature tried to rain it out, and you guys refused to let her win, the crowd stuck right there. I mean, you guys had a big crowd. I was really surprised by the size of the crowd there.
We didn't get our class, light limited pros we pull in. Luke hooked, I want to say 10 minutes to 12 that night. And I bet we had 85% of our people yet at midnight, and kind of dwindled a little after that, but pretty good crowd. And I remember Kurt, we ended up taking a dozer and blading everything. I got to put a plug in here. Boyd Construction, Shane Boyd. I got him on standby. I talked to him a couple days ago. I said, if we need you, bud. He said, not a problem. I'm ready. He came in and bladed it off twice, actually. We ran 7 of the 3,200 RPM tractors, and then it just a cloud burst, and then it quit, and it was starting to clear up in the west. So we thought, if we could get the track to come around, skim it off, and it took us about an hour and a half, but we got it done. Kirk came up to us when we started hooking again, and he came up to me. He said, only in Manilla. He said, I can't believe it. Your crowd grew since it rained. He said, everybody stayed, and there's more people here. So, and it was the best beer sales we had to date. In fact, the fire chief, he said he wanted to get one of those flat roller deals so they could just get the beer out of the truck faster.
Yeah, there was a lot of people there. I was surprised, and yeah, that was such a weird weather. I mean, I remember looking at my phone and they were showing absolutely no rain, even close to us.
Yeah,
and I see the sun shining, and yet it was just raining.
Yeah, this cloud just dumped.
Yeah.
So, but we got it pulled off, and I'm glad we stuck with it, and took a lot of effort, but I got a good crew that helps me, and I appreciate everything they do. And so hopefully we don't have to prove ourselves again. We'll take sunshine.
So the gates open at what time on Saturday, Jeff?
Gates open at 5. Show starts at 6.
Okay.
And the pit area is open the way we're laid out. The pit area is open for everybody to tour. So.
Okay, you have beer sales there, so you.
Yes.
Alcohol's not allowed through the gate, I'm assuming.
We do allow small empty coolers if you want to bring them. Like I say, this is a fundraiser for the fire department, so we like to patronize them. So
pack it with ice, just no refreshments. Buy them at
right.
Okay.
And it's the way the liquor laws is anyway. So you're
Right.
supposed to bring, just like a bar, you can't bring beer in.
Okay. Well, Jason brings his own cooler when he goes to the bar, so he can stock it.
Yeah, well, whatever you do, he's from out of town. What if he can get away with it? What the heck?
I'm from Wisconsin. We have different rules up here, guys.
Any big sponsors or anybody you want to mention, Jeff?
We've got a lot of big sponsors. Christensen Ag is one of the bigger ones. Just a second here. I want to pull that up. I was going to go through that a little bit. Yeah, Christensen Ag, Team Ford, Boyd Construction, Puck Enterprises, Gawley Tire, FSC Co-op, Aspinwall Co-op, Northwest Lift, Quality Truck, 10 Point Construction, Van Wall Equipment, Vetter Equipment. Both of them sponsor with cash, and they bring us all the track equipment as far as tractors. So they all do a great job. AgriGold, EcoView, Landis Co-op, Twin Trucking. He's been a sponsor for us for years. Shearing Repair. I think that's the main ones. So all do a great job. Like you say, that we're very fortunate. Our show is paid for already. So the fire department has done very well. They've had some very good years, and they in 16 they put a bunch of money back into it. We put a fence up around the track and moved bleachers in. The west side of our track doesn't have bleachers, but it's got a bank, so you can bring your lawn chairs and sit over there. A lot of people just really like that.
Yep.
So
lawn chairs or a blanket, and
yes.
Yep.
It was my first time to Manilla last year, and I was very impressed, Jeff. Very impressed. I'm not going to run the right side of the track ever again.
No,
the left side.
And last year,
not the hard way.
And last year wasn't. Yeah, usually you can, but not last year.
Oh, I thought I found a gem over there. I really did. And
it does happen once in a while.
Oh yeah, it was bad. I was pissed. I'm still pissed about that little deal. So.
Yeah. That's one thing about being an announcer. You may not be down on the track, but you can see things, and you can see when people try different things. And I remember seeing Jason go over there, and I even asked him afterwards, and I said, "What were you thinking?"
Yeah. Well, I think his dad probably said the same thing.
Oh, everybody did. Yeah, everybody did. So.
Yeah. Well,
sorry, I'm not trying to rub it in, Jason.
It's okay.
He gets the big one put together. He can try it again.
That's the plan.
Hey, the old grandpa's dream is running really well.
Yeah, we've had some pretty good runs. We finished the year up in Spencer. We had a good night, or I did anyway. So
we had a great hook Friday night in Cherokee, I thought.
Yeah, Luke had a good hook.
But that demon deer just
he had her together. He's been running good.
Like an animal this past weekend.
Yeah. Saturday we kind of botched it. We got off to the right and had to hit the brake to get back, and it didn't put Luke. I moved the cone the wrong direction for him, so it was my fault.
Gotcha. Jeff, you guys do a great job up there. Kudos to everybody up there. Going to miss you this year, but I'm heading south instead of north this time, and going to go down to the Lone Star State and hang out this weekend.
Well,
Ron, Manilla's earned that status that they get to bring in the big announcers, the celebrities.
Steps,
so.
Yeah. Baby steps, yeah.
When Kurt said, Ron, you really need to go to Whitewright. I mean, on the backside, it was like, hey, Jason, Manilla, they need you.
We got to get Ron out of Manilla and get him.
I can't even say that with a straight face.
You two guys are, up in the Dave Bennett status, so we appreciate both of you.
Well,
Thanks,
I'll never achieve that, but
but
it's still I love announcing tractor pulls. It's fun.
Yeah. Well, I want to put a plug in for both of you. You guys do an awful lot to promote tractor pulling, and without it, we wouldn't be heading the direction we're heading.
And we need you crazy pullers to keep spending all that money.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, Jeff, have a great weekend. I wish you guys the best up there. I hope the weather holds out for you and you have an awesome event.
If not, stop back through next week because we'll be putting dirt back on the track that Shane pushes off.
Gotcha.
All right.
Jeff,
thanks, Jeff.
Thanks for hanging out with us tonight.
Good night. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Jeff.
So I'm going to give the Coltrane guys a warning because Ryan needs to do his hair a little bit. I can see a little pillow gel in there. Ryan,
look at my hair. I haven't even touched it. It's a mess.
Ron, I'm sucking up to our sponsor.
I'm all out.
Pulled this out of the fridge. It's funny. I just got a text message from one of my buddies that drives truck. He's like, "Hey, Schultz, you got any of that Coltrane?" I'm like, "I do." He goes, "Well, I want some." I said, "Well, stop by my house." He's like, "Okay." Well. Is this a good product plug?
Yeah.
Am I sucking up? Trey, are you happy?
In your can. Yeah, there you go.
Trey, am I doing good? Am I sucking up good enough?
Yes, you're doing great.
This stuff is awesome. Cheers, fellas.
Did you guys hear me say I was all out of product?
Drinking it all.
We'll get you some more this weekend.
Did you guys know it mixes really well with Tito's? I'm just saying.
I have heard that.
They had Greg Elsing had Ryan on. I ran the Badger State show last night, and they did an interview with him up at Macville, Ron, and Greg snuck that in there. Right now, behind here, they're drinking Apple Crown with it.
I'm like Jason from last time. I'm 9 days sober.
I'm over 30 days now, Trey. Yep. They tried to get me. They tried to get me in Hutchinson, and then the Manilla guys tried luring me down there Friday night into their bar. Everybody, and then you got to see everybody's face when I walk in the trailer, and I'm like, "Nope, just get me a water." And they're like, and I have to tell them the story about the whole bottle of whiskey by myself, and it's just time to kind of. So, my wife, honey, come here.
We'll sway you this summer at some point.
She's in the doorway going, "My husband's a ding dong," but I'm good at it. I'm really good at it. So.
Hey, do what you do best, buddy.
Hey, let's talk about our sponsors instead of our silly.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah. So,
Coltrane Energy, how are things going, guys?
They're going pretty good. We're slowly getting more and more distributors on board. Actually, me and Trey just came from a sales meeting this morning. They're covering the northeast part of the state of Missouri. We still haven't branched out into other parts of the country yet. We still want to try to get into Iowa and Wisconsin and even down to Texas, and everywhere in between. But we're slowly getting there, just a little bit at a time. But we got a pretty positive response today from our sales meeting today, and then we just came back from the co-packer. We used to go down there every day, and every time they do a run and test the drink, just to make sure that we approve of it. But so we was a little concerned we weren't gonna get back in time, but we made it back. So cool. Things are going. We're chugging away. It's a busy summer, but we're chugging away.
So you're getting more distributors in the state of Missouri. Any other states surrounding Missouri that look promising that you're going to branch into next, getting some distributors to start distributing the product?
I mean, we're open to anywhere. I mean, if there's any, we'll take on anyone that will be willing to take us. But I mean, I want to go everywhere. So if someone called me today and said we'd like to carry your product, I don't matter if it's in Wisconsin or Florida, like that guy, like Tim is just commenting there. We would go anywhere. So, but we're just slowly trying to fill in all the gaps and just keep branching out more and more, and we're getting there. But we're making progress. But it's just I figured it'd take a little time, but we're getting there. So.
Well, I tell you, an angle that I've been when I advertise it at the events is people are becoming more conscious of where they're spending their money, where their money ends up, and that's kind of an angle I've been pushing because, other energy drinks, you have no clue where they came from, where the money's going. I mean, it's cool that it could go right here in the heartland in Missouri by some patriotic guys that, the pull yourself up by your bootstraps kind of guys that started this company and everything. I think it's a cool story, and I'd rather I'd rather give my money to you guys than some guys in a boardroom in New York or something.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
This one fella, this Bryce guy, he just commented about the flavors. We right now we just have our original flavor out. How I would describe it, some people describe it as almost like Monster and Red Bull had a baby. How would you describe it, Jason or Ron? How would you guys describe it? It's kind of hard to describe.
Ever since I heard you say that if Monster and Red Bull had a baby, that's all I can think of, honestly, because it's got the sweeter taste from the Red Bull, if you know what I mean. But then I don't know. I like it, but yeah, it tastes good. It's not too sweet. Like normally you expect it to be that real crazy sugary taste, and it doesn't. It's smooth. It almost tastes like a damn Gatorade. I know, but it just tastes good. I mean, it just tastes good.
We focused on smooth, and we got a lot of feedback of people saying they don't have that crazy aftertaste or anything.
Yeah,
that's Monster there. Yeah.
Monster comes back and bites you.
Yep.
And that's where smooth is a good word. And it's drinkable. Usually you would just pound a Monster back in the old days just to stay awake, this you sip on it and it tastes good.
Enjoy it.
Last.
Hey, and did I mention it mixes well with Tito's? Did I mention that already?
You did.
But now we got that's our original. Diesel number 2 is our original. And then we have in late August, early September, we have a sugar-free coming out. That is called biodiesel. And then we have red dye, farm fuel, whatever you want to call it. That would be your watermelon and kerosene's peach.
And when did those other 2 come out at the same time as?
Yeah. Yep. The other 3, biodiesel, kerosene, and dyed diesel, they all come out late August, early September if everything goes as planned.
Trade number 5 is going to be the remedy. I got some ideas we need to talk about. So
good deal.
So now some people might be wondering why we have you guys on here again tonight. I mean, we like you guys and all, but we got a special thing going on. We talked about sweeps and shootouts all season. Coltrane Energy is coming on board. I mean, you're already on board, but it's like, what can we do more? And, I said, well, I've got an idea. Let's sponsor a class. You guys are diesel fuel based. So talk with Ryan, and you guys are going to come on and do the last third of the season in the diesel pickup class, the Limited Pro diesel pickup class. And basically it's like down the stretch, you need that extra energy down the stretch at the end of the day, just like you need it at the end of the season to keep going. I know pullers kind of get wore down mid-season or towards the end of the season. Well, maybe this will give them a little bit more energy to see that all the way through to October. Third weekend of October is when the season ends for the Limited Pro diesel pickup class. Coltrane Energy is committed to sponsoring a sweep. And we're going to start in Warrensburg, Missouri at the end of July and go through Lufkin, Texas in the Limited Pro diesel pickup class. Coltrane Energy, power to the finish, number 2 diesel energy championship chase is what we talked about. Get you energized to get you through the end of the season. Coltrane Energy is putting up $5,000 extra to put up for grabs in that Limited Pro diesel pickup class. So thank you guys for doing that. That's going to be awesome.
Very awesome.
And those pictures that you took, Trey, you took those pictures at Monette?
Or the ones with Megatron?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
I got him right here, Ron.
Yeah, those turned out really cool.
That's my favorite one right there in the ice cooler.
Yeah, that's awesome. So,
Ryan, you guys are going to be in Mound City and Whitewright, Texas, right? This weekend?
That's correct. Yep.
Okay. So I got to get some to Manilla. I think I have 5 or 6 left. So from my original stash. So I'll take some down to Manilla with me. I'm going to Toma. I'm going to St. Louis tomorrow for work, Wednesday and Thursday. And I'm driving back to Toma Friday morning. I'll be in Toma Friday, and then I'll be in Manilla Saturday. So I'll definitely get some around then.
That's a lot of windshield time.
Yeah, June is crazy, but I've seen Ryan. I follow you guys on social media, and you're running just as hard as I am, so it's all good, buddy.
Yeah, we've been running pretty hard. You can check us out on Facebook. My wife, Abby, she usually posts a lot of stuff about where we're going, and she usually tries to post some videos about everything. She's pretty good about editing videos, so usually the videos that she sees are places that we are at. But Devin and Trey, or whoever's at the other events, Devin and Justin was at a couple, and they're not as good about taking videos, so they don't even get much footage from those.
Trey, we talked about this at Monette. What do I got to come kick your ass in front of everybody? We talked about. I trained you on social media.
I know.
Ryan, I did. I sat there with him for an hour. Him and Devin.
He did.
Oh, yeah.
It's hard. I dug holes. I don't think about these things all the time.
They're called sticky notes. You write little notes on them, then you remember to do that. So it's all good.
That's true.
That's all good. Shoot, I lost my train of thought. What was I going to say next? I'm sure it was good. If I was going to talk, let me think. Oh no, I like this one. So Brett Wilkins is the promoter in Arlington, Nebraska. He had a can of Coltrane explode in the cab of his pickup on Sunday from the heat, and now it smells delicious. He said.
Well, I'm sorry about that. If he comes somewhere, let me know. We'll get him another can. I feel bad about that.
No, I just wanted to, they did that on purpose, Brett. They don't like you, and so it's
maybe we should come out with a Coltrane air freshener.
Yep, I think so.
There you go.
But maybe some deodorant, aftershave, so different things like that. So.
Yeah,
we appreciate anyone following us or liking us on social media. That really helps us. Like when we post something, if they share it, that really helps us out a lot as far as getting the word out there and kind of making this thing go viral for a little bit. Because we're up against some pretty stiff competition in the energy drink market, and we're trying to sponsor and promote pulling in the pulling world the best we can. So we're
doing great. You're doing great.
We're trying to do it and just put the money back into the community. And to answer that question, yes, we will be in Rock Valley for sure. We'll be there all those days. Is that a 2 or 3 day event there in Rock Valley?
2 day, 3 sessions. There's 2 sessions on Saturday.
I see. Okay.
We'll
be in Rock Valley.
That's our biggest pull of the year as far as classes and such. That pull and Wisner are our 2 biggest.
Rock Valley is that would be like Outlaw's home base, wouldn't it be, more or less?
Yep.
Yeah, that's where the home office is. Yep, in Rock Valley.
Yeah, my wife just posted that video right there from the cornfield. That's actually our spreader truck spreading top dressing corn there at a local farm just north of us, 5 miles north of us or so.
You're putting Coltrane on the crops, Ryan?
No, we're putting ammonium nitrate. That's the best type of fertilizer to put out there. That's ammonium nitrate. We do a lot of fertilizing. So that's actually our truck out there doing that. There's a guy that works for me. His name's Travis. He's the one spreading it. I used to do all the spreading, and as I've gotten older and taken more responsibility at the fertilizer plant, also now doing Coltrane, that I've kind of passed most of the spreading off on the other guys. So, but Travis has been doing a good job. He spreads for me. He's been spreading a lot of the fertilizer. But we actually have 2 spreader trucks that run pretty much full time, all the time, every day.
You're kind of like Jason. You need a few more things to do.
Oh, there you go.
Sorry, that was not. That was the next video up on the reels. I'm sorry.
That was not my video there. So
no, I know.
But,
that was
inquiring minds want to know what that was, Jason. It's
no. So Facebook, maybe based upon my algorithm, it knows what I like to see, what I click on in the past, and obviously I'm logged in as my son, and I should log in as me because I'm so mature like that.
Yeah. I think but they share that, like they share videos like that and like them, and that really helps us get the word out. It helps more than people realize. So
she said it tastes like a handful of fruit snacks.
I've seen that.
I like that. Cool. That's good.
Everyone's kind of got their own way of describing it. I don't know how to describe it. I would definitely say the peach tastes like a peach ring, like one of those candy peach rings you can buy at a gas station, whether they come in those little bags. That definitely tastes like that. The watermelon tastes a lot like a watermelon Jolly Rancher, and then the sugar free it's really good. In my opinion, I mean it's my drink, but in my opinion, it's by far the best. I normally don't like sugar free stuff. I just prefer to have the sugar, but the sugar free is really good. It's arguably as good as the original is, in my opinion, which is not normal for us. But anyways,
Dang,
So
Ron,
right
that's
now-
a nice hat.
So right now,
Like that?
right now, listen, damn it. Right now, we're at 976 likes on the Coltrane Energy Facebook page. Okay. Everybody, if we get 24 people to go like the page and then go to
Right
Beer
now.
Money Polling Team and send me your address, I'm going to send you a free Beer Money Polling Team sticker. So we're going to stay on here like a Jerry Lee Lewis marathon with Trey and Ryan until we get 24 more likes. So go like the page and then go to Beer Money Polling Team or send it to Coltrane Energy and Abby will get me the addresses. I'll get you a Beer Money Polling Team sticker and some Coltrane stickers too. I got it all. So let's do that. So let's get this up to 1,000 likes because I want Ryan not to fire Trey because I know Trey has until the end of the week to get to 1,000 likes or Ryan and Abby are sending him to the curb.
I got a
Yeah,
quota.
right.
I got to beat my quota.
You got to meet your quota. So get on that right now.
Get yourself together, Trey. Come on.
I'm trying. I'm relapsing.
So you've been to polls in Wisconsin, Illinois, Missouri, Nebraska, Ryan and Trey, I think, since you rolled this out. Does that sound right?
yeah, Iowa,
Iowa?
Missouri, Iowa, Nebraska, Wisconsin, Illinois. On Sunday, we was coming home from Wisconsin, and we just heard about a poll there, and just outside of Springfield in New Berlin, Illinois. The Sangamon. I'm not probably butchering that. It's kind of a hard word to pronounce. Sangamon County poll there, and we just thought, hey, we're driving right through there. Let's just hit that poll up. So I called the promoter and the guy putting it on, and I said, I know it's last minute, but would you guys take another sponsor for your poll? And they're like, yeah, come on in. We would definitely take it. We'll take sponsors all the way up to the start of the poll. So they had a little rain shower, blowed really hard for just a little bit of time, and then that rained just a little bit too. That kind of hurt the crowd just a little bit, but it was still a good poll overall. They were a little hesitant to put water on the track because of the incoming rain that they were calling for. So the little probably jarred. I think they wanted it, but still, it still turned out to be a pretty good little poll. But a nice little fair there.
So we picked up 7 likes since we started this. We're at 983. Again, go like Coltrane Energy and then message Beer Money Polling Team or Coltrane Energy with your address, and I'm going to get you stickers in the mail. So let's get this going. And then, because you guys, they are supporting polling everywhere, and it's awesome because they're giving money to these associations that's going directly to the pollers and the sweeps. It's awesome, you guys. It's awesome. So.
Yeah, we can get there by the end of the show here for surely. We can get. How many we need to get now? 17? Is that where we're at?
We did. Let me hit refresh again here and see. We started at 976. We're at 985. We need 15 more.
All right, Adam. Congratulations on Adam Serv. Congratulations on your win Friday in Cherokee. But if you let's see, he's saying it just shows to follow. I think if you click on them, can you bring that up on the screen? Is that?
Yeah, I'm on my page. I'm on the page right now, Adam. So a follow or like, because I got likes and I got followers. So
I think I know what he's talking about there. It popped up for me like that as well.
Well, just give it both. So
yeah, if you click Adam, if you click the 3 dots on the right side on the page, then you'll have it'll give you some options there. And like the 5th one down is to like, I think.
Yep, that's what you got to do, Ron.
Yep.
Drew Otto just went and followed. Thank you, Drew. We lost Ryan, and you think they logged off so they could go like their own page? You think, or
I assume they liked it already. At least they should have.
I think they should. Or do you think you don't think they believed in us so we could get to 1,000 likes tonight? So 991. 9 more likes.
Gonna get there.
9 more likes, you guys.
You know, these guys are doing they're supporting pulling in a big way. It's really cool to see. You know, the whole Ganix came on this year. They're the same thing. Super supportive of the sport. And these are the kind of sponsors that we want. Interactive sponsors, you know, and nothing against any of our sponsors because a lot of them are interactive. Case IH, super interactive, which we're going to talk some Case IH contest stuff here in a little bit.
Yep. Adam's going to be on Live with Lissetto tomorrow night after his big win in Cherokee, Iowa, Friday night.
Awesome.
And the Dark Night. So.
He deserved to win. He's been pulling that Case a while. I'm kind of a Case guy, Jason. That's all my grandfather had when I was growing up was Case tractors. So
I want to show you. Here is the Kaya put her winner post together today. I'll put this on the screen. Give Adam a big shout out, and then we'll I'll check Coltrane again. See how many likes we're up to. There it is. The big winner in Cherokee, Iowa. Nice job, Adam.
That's no easy task getting past defending champ in that class. I'll tell you that.
We're at 996. We need 4 more likes, guys, to get to 1,000.
4 more likes.
Congrats, Adam. It was a fun night. Thank you, Tori Reardon. That's awesome for commenting there.
There they are.
I think Trey's phone died. I think Trey's phone died there, Ron. So
is that what happened?
I don't know. He's raising his hands.
Field goal?
They're
watching football right now.
You think so?
I think so. Field goal.
I think Jason kicked us out.
No, I swear. I like you. I really do. Well, he's going. We got you, Trey.
We're about to hit 1,000, guys. About to hit 1,000.
I'm hitting the refresh button right now. 997. 3 more likes, guys.
Keep doing it up here.
3 more likes.
Can you hear us?
Yeah,
we got you.
Yep. We can hear you. We can hear you, Trey and Ryan.
So
their internet's a little fuzzy. I can tell by the signal strength there. So,
are you guys in Syracuse, Missouri, right now?
They're froze.
Yeah, they're froze up.
Can you text Ryan and tell him his internet? They have a bad signal.
Yep, I'm doing so right now.
Here they're coming back on again with a different one. Hey, I think we're good. Yeah, the screen looks clear.
I think we're good.
Yep.
Did you kick us out, Jason?
No, your internet's been fuzzy.
Are you fiddling with buttons?
No, Trey. The internet's been fuzzy. So,
dang.
We're at 997. We need 3 more likes to get to 1,000. 3 more likes, guys. We'll send you a free sticker, a free Beer Money Pulling Team sticker. So,
I don't have one of those. I'm kidding. I did. Actually, I have several.
You better. You better.
I just want to tell the pullers out there, the app is open for entries for Whitewright and Manilla. I know sometimes pullers kind of wait to the last minute to start signing up, but I encourage you to get on the app and sign in for your classes, sign up if you're going to Manilla or Whitewright, just simply because fans like to go on there and look, and they panic a little bit and they don't see a bunch of entries in there.
That was such a cool idea. Your guys, that's Ladwigs. They do such a good job. They got that beautiful pro stock. And then I saw Funkin' Groovin' did a cool video too on your TikTok.
Yeah, it turned out pretty good. He made a pretty cool video.
Yep, he did. Did you guys have your drone out up in Mackville? Is this your drone video?
Yeah.
That's not actually a drone. That's we were standing down there.
Yeah, that's the drone.
That's the drone, of course.
Yeah. I'll say, Trey, you got long ass arms if that's your.
I am pretty tall.
Yeah.
The video from Lamar turned out pretty good too.
Okay, yeah, this is a Mackville video. Mackville's a hell of a pull. I used to announce up there. It's about 3 hours from my house, and It's a great poll. You guys had a big crowd up there Friday night and Saturday night. So
it was a really good crowd. Yeah.
let's see here. The Dostos like it. We got 1,000?
Yep.
We got 1,000?
Yep.
Let's say I want to see the button. I got to see the button.
Jason, whenever you when you announced up there at Macville, did you go across the street when the poll was over? Is that what you were doing?
I had to go over there once or twice just to make sure everybody was doing okay.
Yeah.
Come back in the morning and confess your sins.
Well, yeah, actually, that's what's great. Walk across the street, do a little quick Jesus, thank you. I'm sorry I have sinned, and then, it's all good. It's all good. So, yeah, the old bean snappers there, Trey. It's a good time. Hey, Trey, 1,000 likes. Do you like that, buddy?
Hey, there we are.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, guys.
So when we met you, Trey, you were at 170 likes. You only had 170 Facebook friends. Now you have 1,000 Facebook friends.
I'm keeping my job, boys.
Woo!
Good job, Trey.
He's always on thin ice.
You could see him sweating through the camera here, guys. So.
He actually probably is sweating. It's kind of warm.
It's a little warm.
I'm upstairs in my house, and I'm not sure why it's so hot here. I don't know how to ever come up here. So
yeah.
But
when you guys make it big and you're making millions a year off of your energy drinks, remember us little people down here. Don't forget about it.
Shoot.
Oh, it's going to be a long road, but any help that anyone can give would definitely help it, and then we'll continue to put money back into the foreign world and back into the communities that support us. That's what we're trying to do out here. We're just trying to put money back in the communities and try to keep this thing going.
It's a cold train remedy diesel superstock driven by Jason Schultz. I got it figured out already, Trey. I got it figured out already, buddy.
When
are you gonna have that girl running?
Well, the chassis will be here this winter, so I need to have that first. So, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He's hard on equipment, though, guys. I don't know if you ever watched that Wisner video from last year.
Shoot. Ryan, I'm guaranteeing Ryan would use the entire throttle as well if he had the pulling tractor or the pulling truck out. You got to go. Sometimes things break.
Oh yeah, sometimes, yeah, a lot of times.
When they my block actually crumbled when they took it apart. When they took the motor apart, it actually crumbled into pieces. So that's when we knew that one was over with. So that's why we can't have anything nice, Mark.
Yeah, see there. So. More people know you than what you think, Jason. Look at that.
Ryan, again, thank you for what you're doing for Poland. Thank you for giving Trey a job. I know you get money from the state of Missouri to employ him. It's a good thing. If you had one wish, and I got to be serious for 30 seconds. If you had one wish or one request from the polling community, the polling fans and the pullers, what's the one? Is it word of mouth? We need distributors? What do you need, Ryan, as a business owner? Do you need a hug? Do you need a loan?
I would honestly say
right now I just need some just from in jail to fix all these gray hairs I got coming in. So some just from I don't know. I mean that's a tough question to answer. That's a tough question to answer. I don't know. I don't know.
Like right now,
making those videos of that, like that kid made, making that TikTok or whatever with them coal trains. I think that alone goes a long ways if everybody's making cold train videos.
It does. That goes a long way.
There's an idea right there. Who can make the best TikTok video featuring Coal Train?
Abby had a little contest where she tried. A bunch of people were supposed to be sending her videos, and we got to send a free pack of Coal Train to them. I think they got that sent out today, I believe. But Devin was supposed to take care of that. But anyway. Like just making a video with your coal train, even if it's nothing special, even throwing it on your Snapchat or Facebook or anything like that, it goes a long ways. And then, we're not sponsoring events out in California or New York or something like that, or over in another country. No, we're sponsoring events right here in the Midwest, and we're trying to reinvest any money that we make back into the communities all across the Midwest. So that's where we're from. That's where we were both born and raised. And we don't plan on going nowhere. So we want to try to support them, try to support the things that that we align ourselves with. So yeah, but making those videos to the average person, that's probably the best that someone can do, and that goes a long ways. You might not think that one little picture might go a long ways, but it does. But yeah, we would love to get down to Florida there. Someone's commenting there about Florida. We would love to get down in there. We want to get, we want to get everywhere from Florida to Wisconsin and Texas, and we want to get all the way across the Midwest is our goal. So.
We'll be spreading the word down in Texas this weekend. What day are you guys going to be there, Ryan? Friday?
Yeah, we'll probably be there Friday. Hopefully, depending on what time we get going in the morning, but we'll probably be down there Friday. Hopefully around 2 or 3, depending on what kind of time we make getting down there. We'll be selling drinks down there and selling cases too, selling singles for $1. We'll be selling the singles for $1 and selling the cases as well. Also have hats, but just out there trying to spread the word. Come out and try one if you haven't already, and I think you'll probably like it. So far, we have really had a positive response from everyone who tries it. Very, very rarely do we ever get anyone that says they don't like it, very rarely. So, about the online ordering. Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. I meant to say that. We have an online store that's almost up and going. We're just waiting on a few final touches with shipping before we can just let it open up. I'm glad you asked that. We're super close to having it open. I think within a week, maybe we'll have it up and running. I would say sometime next week, you can get on our website. It's just called coltrane.com. Check it out. It'll have a link right at the top to order on there. You can order 24 packs or you can get 48s, which is just 2 24s. We'll be having them in 24 pack or 48 packs on there. So you can order them on there but we're just the only thing we're waiting on is just a few shipping details with the shippers, and once we get all that ironed out, we'll have it open and going. So, but give us a week or so.
Yeah, Spencer says, "Love your energy drink better than Red Bull." Spencer, where did you try it the first time? Let us know. That'd be cool. Oh, the original is all I've tried, but great. Yeah, Spencer, the original is the only one that's out right now. So.
Yeah, the original is the only one that's out. We'll have the other 3 flavors. We have an 8.4 ounce coming out, hopefully in a couple of weeks. If you like it in smaller quantities, I'm not sure if those are going to be in stores right away. That's going to be up to the distributors. But like I said, we're slowly plugging away at this deal and getting more and more distributors on board. So, hey, look at those handsome guys right there.
That's Trey. That's where I trained you that day, Ron and I.
Rapping young fellas there, yeah.
I just can't believe I did so good my first time. First take, remember?
How many Facebook reels have you posted on your personal timeline since that day I trained you?
I think 4.
You're letting me. What did I tell you?
I'm sorry. I'll try to make you proud.
Hey Trey, listen to me. So like today when Ryan took you to that meeting, did he drive or did you drive?
50-50.
I drove most of the time. He drives
So what did you do the rest of the 50% of the time?
Annoy me.
Handled SEC compliance, LLC agreements.
It takes 1 minute to make.
All right, I understand. I will do better to make you proud.
I even told you how to stage it. Hold the camera high so you don't, because you're kind of ugly, and look down.
That's true.
And, we talked. I teed it up for you, Trey. I teed it up for you, buddy. So
I'll do better.
Yeah, I know you. I believe in you. So
Bossman has Megatron.
Yeah. Our 3.0 limit, no way man diesel sponsors our 3.0 diesel truck class, which you're helping out with as well with your sweet money. So
yeah, that's gonna be awesome. So what does you guys' schedule look like now for the rest of the season? Do you have it all mapped out, scheduled out, or are you still making changes as you go here?
Pretty much got it mapped out for the most part. I have a big calendar down in my office that I'm an old. I don't know. I don't like doing stuff on a computer and not very tech savvy. So my wife gets mad at me because I don't do anything on a computer and I just write everything down. I have this big calendar. Every weekend is packed full of events. So almost all truck shows. There's a few car shows on, or truck pulls, I meant to say. there's a few car shows mixed in there, some local stuff that we try to support. But yeah, almost every one of them is truck pull somewhere. Yeah.
Trevor's going to buy some from you down in Texas. Now, I watched your video from Macville. You guys said, how many cases of product did you sell up in Macville?
That was our best event so far. We probably sold, I don't know, sorry, how much do you think we sold?
Probably sold
Total drinks.
total drinks. Probably pushing 3,000. Probably pushing.
Okay,
Yeah.
so here's the deal, Texas. Here's the deal, White Right, Texas. The challenge is on. The challenge is on. You have to outsell Macville. It's a tractor pull with the church on one side of the road and the titty bar on the other side of the road. So
Yes.
we need White Right, Texas to step it up.
Everything's bigger in Texas, even our sales.
Yeah. We sold out. We don't even know how much we could have sold. We sold out. We sold out the second night. We didn't have no more left. I don't know. It was probably right around that. I don't know. I was gonna guess around 2,700 drinks, something like that. But yeah, we eventually had to close up shop because we Madison, South Dakota. I would say we're probably going up there. I would say
that's around Labor Day, right, Ron?
Yeah, that's I got scheduled right in front of me. Madison is August 28th or 26th. Nebraska State Fair is the next day, August 27th.
Yeah, Alex came up. He was up in Hutchinson this weekend. He told me that. I was up there announcing. Tiffany is watching from Sydney, Nova Scotia, Canada. You got any of that Coltrane energy up north? Not yet, but it's coming.
Up north to 30-point buck.
Will you make an announcement when you can buy it online? I'm sure they will. Ryan, can you confirm that, sir?
Oh yeah. We'll post it on our Facebook, and I'll probably, you can always like us and follow us on there, and yeah, we'll post it on our Facebook, and it'll be notified on our website, and probably do something on all the social media platforms for that there. And yeah, so hopefully it'll be about a week, and we can start shipping it straight to your door.
Trey,
awesome.
I'll post it too.
Okay, it's important because everybody out there in TV land right now, your personal Facebook page, your personal Instagram, your Snapchat, your personal stuff actually will do better than the business pages if you have a business page, because Facebook has a business page because they want you to buy ads on there. But your personal timeline is where your friends and your family interact with you, and that's where you can really get good engagement. And I spent an hour with my friend Trey. Now, he did admit to me that he was newer to social media, but I felt like that was my first intervention with him, and I thought I had made an impact, and clearly I let the entire Coltrane Energy family down. I would like to say I'm sorry to the Logan Bills. So,
did you watch that? Were you just watching that video, Trey? We were doing some serious teaching there. I mean, there was a lot of pointing going on, and that was pretty serious stuff.
That was my first meeting. There's 12 steps.
The first step is denial too. I know.
I haven't even. The first step is admitting you have a problem. So I'm working on it.
Yeah. Robert Miner's got his Coltrane bumper stickers. I love it. No, this has been fun.
Yeah, we'll have stickers. We usually try to have a bunch of stickers. We'll give the stickers away. I got a bunch, like 2,000 koozies ordered. We'll give those away as soon as we get those. So you buy a drink and we'll give you a koozie when they come. Hopefully I should have had them ordered. Delton, I know you guys know Delton. He ordered me. He's got a bunch of them ordered. So I should have had them ordered sooner. I don't know why I didn't.
Yeah, Delton's like a mad scientist, guys. Have you ever seen? He'll post videos at like 3:00 in the morning, printing out T-shirts, and his hair's all sticking up.
Yeah, I believe that.
He's a pretty wild character when he gets into his products and stuff. He's pretty passionate.
So we got a bunch of koozies coming. We're going to be giving those away. We're giving away stickers. Just trying to get the word out there, and if you like it, you can support us, buy it online when it's available, and we'll go from there, I guess.
So we expect we'll see you guys at Warrensburg to kick off to the Coltrane Energy Power to the finish in the Limited Pro Diesel Pickup class. And you got to go to Lufkin. I'm sure you've got that on your schedule already in October, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, we're going to
Ryan's going to love Lufkin.
You're going to love it. You're going to love it. It's what Coltrane Energy is all about when you get down there and see all those trucks. And yeah, it's pretty awesome. So, well, guys.
America.
Thank you so much for what you're doing for pulling. And we're going to do our part and get the word out about Coltrane Energy. We'll try to get you into Texas this weekend. Heck, stop in Oklahoma. Make some contacts in Oklahoma there as you're passing through there. We want to see you guys do well. We like what you're all about.
Yeah, we got to get them into Buc-ee's. Those big travel stores.
That would be awesome.
Buc-ee's would be great. All the truck stops, Love's. I know Love's is based in Oklahoma. That would be, I'm fairly certain they are, anyways. Be pretty cool to be at Love's yeah.
You better bring a lot of Coltrane to Rock Valley, Logan Bill. Write that one down. So
we're not going to run out ever again. I promise that.
Yeah, we was pretty embarrassed that we ran out. We shouldn't have ran out, but the fans there really came out and came out and supported us well.
Well, they had a huge crowd. Perfect weather. They had a good weekend. So
yeah, I
had a lot of friends that were up there that were texting me. Trey, write this down on your June 20th is when you hit 1,000 likes. This is like it's like a day. 20th. It's a big day for us. It's a big day for us, Trey.
I'm gonna frame it.
Yes, please do. Please do.
Yep. You need to come up with a timeline. How long it took to get to 1,000. Now, how long it's going to take to get to 2,000. It's going to take. We keep pushing. It's going to take half the time to get to 2,000. I'm predicting what it was to get to 1,000 because all those folks are spreading the word too, and you guys are doing a good job promoting, no doubt.
Absolutely.
So
it's a learning process.
What's that, Trey?
I said it's a learning process for sure.
It's all good. Ryan, Trey, thank you for everything, guys.
Yeah, thanks for having us on.
See you later.
Thank you guys for coming on. We'll see you this weekend down in White, Texas.
All right, we'll see you down there.
All right, guys, safe travels. Thank you.
Ron Stone. What a show. Hour 41. People are still watching. I love it.
And it's not even over. It's not even over. We have winners to talk about. We have the weekend to talk about yet.
So shout out to Ginger Miller, Ron, heading down to White, Texas. Say that 5 times real fast. White,
I might make it 2 times. White, Texas, White, Texas, White, Texas, White, Texas, White, Texas, White, Texas. How about that?
That was a close one. Ginger Miller came on the show. They're going to be down there Friday night, Saturday night. So 2 tracks, guys. Texas Truck and Tractor Pullers on one track, Outlaw on the other. It's going to be a great time. I'll be in Manilla, Iowa, Saturday night. I think the 13 years they said they've been doing that, the Manilla Fire Department there.
Yep.
And got to go to that poll last year. We just had the great Ryan and Trey on from Coltrane Energy Drink, obviously doing a big infusion of cash into some of the points funds and sponsorships. It's been awesome to see them. And I love cruising through social media and like seeing all the Outlaw young guns, Ron, holding up. I saw Jamie Yonke and Lauren Boyson. I've been posting all that to Outlaw Facebook page or Beer Money and tagging Coltrane Energy, and that's how social media works, guys. You got to engage with your audience. So
and
I'm not picking on Trey all the time. I like having fun with Trey. He's a good kid. But Ron and I when we sat down there with them in Monett, Missouri, we were doing a lot of Facebook stuff with them. I had a good time. So
no, it's all in fun. And thank you.
So I don't want people to think I don't like Trey and I'm being mean to him. I love him. I was just having a good time.
They think you're mean to me too, but
Well, people know that, but you and I have we have a special relationship, Ron.
So I just want to say thank you to Ginger Miller. I really thought she was going to bow out on me from her text right before the show started. I saw she wasn't backstage, and I was a little worried. I know her and Ray are a little camera shy, I think, but it went over well, and that's an awesome event. Both events this weekend are awesome. Also, live streaming this week in outlawpulling.tv. We'll be hitting both events Friday and Saturday night at White and Saturday night at Manilla. It's a big weekend for live streaming as the crew splits into 2 equal parts this weekend and live streams both events. It's going really well so far. Outlaw Pulling TV, and thank you to everyone that tunes in and watches us religiously on Outlaw Pulling TV. I want to mention the winners tonight of the Case IH Fan Experience, Ultimate Fan Experience. every week we give away a banner, Case IH banner, that has the winners from the previous weekend's events on it. Unless it was like last weekend,
Right.
where it was rained out. So during a rain out, if there was no event, there's no banners that will be given out. So, though we will be still giving away hats and other merchandise like hats and T-shirts. So I'm going to pull up the winners here of the contest. And I have to put on my readers for this, Jason.
It's okay.
Print is really small.
It's all right. I believe in you.
So the banner, let's see. Yeah, Top Tech Case IH engine oil banners for Friday night at Cherokee would be Bryce Roberts of Yankton, South Dakota. And Saturday at Arlington, Nebraska, Lynn Busby from Garfield, Arkansas. And then a Case IH hat signed by a puller. Oh, he's a fan, Cole Lundahl.
Cole's a super fan.
Wakefield, Nebraska. So congratulations to the winners this week. Folks, keep entering that contest. And there you go. Jason has the graphic up there. 2023 Superfan Experience Contest. 6 once-in-a-lifetime grand prize trips. That's a total of 12 people because each winner gets to take one person with them to Racine, Wisconsin. That drawing takes place October 31st at the end of our season. And one points champion from the Outlaws is going to accompany that group to that Superfan Experience in Racine, Wisconsin at the Case IH plant. We don't know who that champion is going to be just yet. I think we're going to make it a surprise. That'd be kind of cool. They can pick their brain and talk about their season, and it was kind of cool. In February, the winners got to go to the Farm Machinery Show tractor pull, and Kurt and I got to sit with them, and it was really cool to sit with those folks, big-time pulling fans that won that contest. It was really cool. So big thanks to Case IH Superfan Experience Contest, sponsored by Case IH, our title sponsor. Jason, and then you know what? I didn't do the graphic for the beer money bonus.
So, okay, I was in Canada. I got to get my checks, but the guys texted me from the light limited mod class in Monette, so I'm going to get those checks in the mail. And then what did you do this past weekend?
The light super stock ag won, if I remember right.
That was a weekend deal, right? We talked about?
Yeah, and they only hooked once over the weekend, so they hooked Saturday.
Okay.
And it looks like, you'll be sending your money to
Omer, and
Omer.
What did we do?
Well, he took first and second.
We did $100 for the top. I can't remember what we did.
$100 a piece, yep, for top three.
So I go Omer, and then who has the Hawkeye hooker, I think.
The Hawkeye hooker.
Or did they win? Yeah, I think he got third.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to bring it up on my app here.
Are you using the Outlaw app?
I am. And here we go. Yeah, Jeremy Paulson out of Schleswig, Iowa, the Hawkeye hooker. So Mark Ulmer and Eleanor took first. Mark Ulmer and the weapon took second. Jeremy Paulson and the Hawkeye hooker took third. So the beer money bonus.
So beer money polling team owes Ulmer $200 and $100 to Schleswig, Iowa.
Yep. The beer money bonus is a program where we spin a big wheel on Tuesday night on the show.
I'm setting it up right now.
Coming up the following weekend, and the top three in whatever class gets chosen by the big wheel gets $100 for the top three spots. A beer money bonus, if you will, a little extra celebratory cash to spend for winning first, second, or third in that particular class. So pretty cool deal. Thanks for doing that, Jason. Beer Money Polling Team.
I'd like to thank you. It was a fantastic idea.
I think it's cool.
Okay.
Always try to get back to the pullers when we can. So.
Pull right up and read off the classes for me for the outlaw classes for white right, and I'm going to set up a wheel right now.
All right.
And we'll do weekend top 3 points like BG style.
Okay.
Low, you know what I mean?
Yep. So white right Texas, you've got modified 4-wheel drive.
Okay.
Super mod 2-wheel drive.
Okay.
Modified tractors.
Okay.
Pro stock tractors.
Okay.
And of course the diesel super stocks.
Okay.
Yes, Russell, Mark Ulmer winning. Yeah, that money goes directly to the Ulmer Mafia. So
I love it. I gotta change it. All right, you ready, Ronald?
I'm ready. Bring up the big wheel, buddy.
Can you go into your announcer voice for me?
And we want to welcome you to the Beer Money Bonus Hour, where we're going to spin the big wheel and find out who's going to win that extra $100 cash, taking it home from White Right, Texas this weekend. Jason, are you ready to spin the big wheel?
I want to get you a Bob Barker microphone. Remember that long skinny thing?
The big long skinny one. He had to hold like down by his knees.
Yep. Come on
it.
down. You're the next contestant on Beer Money Bonus.
Russ Dostal, come on down. You're the next contestant on Beer Money Bonus.
All right, so here's the deal. I'm gonna spin the wheel.
Yep.
In the winning class, it's a 2-day hook in white right. We're gonna do like they do in Bowling Green or with the Pullers Championship. Lowest score wins. If you get first on Friday and third on Saturday, you have a total of 4 points. If you get a second each night, you have 4 points. And if we have a tiebreaker,
yep,
Ron will go to total distance. Okay.
Total distance tiebreaker.
Here we go.
Oh, the anticipation. It's killing me.
Two-wheel drive line.
Two-wheel drives. Extra $100 cash for the top 3 overall winners for the weekend. A little extra celebratory cash for those winners in that class. Spend it however they like, whether it's on refreshments to celebrate their win, but it's up to them. So, courtesy of the Beer Money Polling Team, the Beer Money Bonus.
I had to get a picture for advertising purposes.
Sure.
That's what I do. Well, good deal. Case AH winners, we will get a hold of you. We'll get those in the mail. That's how we do that, Ron?
Yep.
And then so how do people sign up for the super fan?
Well, there's a couple different ways. You can go to outlawpulling.com, the official website of the Outlaw Pulling, and scroll to the bottom of the page, and you'll basically see this graphic right here, but over on the left, it'll say, click here for more details, something to that effect. Jason, you can bring that up.
Doing it right
at the bottom of the homepage, outlawpulling.com, and sign up that way. Or at one of our events, we put banners up close to the gate, and we'll try to put them up around the facility. And they are pretty big banners. There's a QR code on those banners, and you scan that QR code with your phone. You can enter that way as well. I think we're going to have some flyers put out through our merchandiser at the event
yes,
with the QR code on there as well to help spread the word and get some. There you go. Get the details is what you click on the homepage. Cool. Awesome. All expense paid. This trip to Racine, Wisconsin. All expenses paid. Travel, hotel, all accommodations. When you win, you get to take a guest with you. So pretty cool deal. Huge thanks to Case IH. They're just an awesome sponsor. Can't say enough about them.
For sure. Well, talk for 37 seconds so I can queue up some White Right video on outlawpulling.tv from last year, and I'll let that play for 10 or 15 minutes for people that want to stick around and watch that.
37 seconds. You think I have time to go over a few points races?
Well, you can take as long as you want. I need to look at a
few points races real quick. I just pulled the top 5 in some of the classes that has hooked more than twice, or at least twice already. Ryan Stahl with a good lead in 4 points, but he's had a couple of wins already out of 3 hooks.
Yeah, he has.
Megatron tied with Jimmy Deaverman and Chainsmoker in the number 2 spot. 1 point behind AJ Eilert, Browns Creek Bullet. Paying dues, Nate Bridgman, not Nate Birdieman. That's a typo there. Pro Stock 4x4, that's going to be a tough class this year. Really tough class. There's your defending champion down in the number 3 spot, 6 points or 5 points out of the lead. That's going to be a good one. That's going to be a good battle all year. Let's see here.
Cole Lundell, thank you for all that you post the pictures and videos too, Cole. We appreciate that.
Light Limited Pro. You can see there the top 2 are tied up, 63 to 63. Mike Hargens at the wild side, 4 points behind. In third, Grandpa's Dream, Lucas Sievertsen, that tractor running real well. The brand new dark horse in the number 5 spot there in the Light Limited Pro. Light Limited Mod, Captain Hook, David Anderson with a good lead to start off the season. That's going to be a tough class. That Running Rowdy diesel-powered light mod.
That thing won the internet last weekend, Ron.
Yeah, it did. Debuted there at Arlington. That was cool.
It was.
So, awesome. 2-hour show tonight, man.
Well, it's summertime, and it's good. We have a lot to talk about.
Summertime.
A lot of sponsors to thank and everything. So you had me bewildered there for a second, Ron.
I didn't. I didn't sing it long enough to get like copyright infringement.
Yeah, there you go. So, well, Ron and I are going to say goodnight. I will see you in. Ron's going to White Right, Texas, and I'm going to go. You will see me. All the Outlaw fans will see in Manilla, Iowa, on Saturday.
It's going to be a competition between you and I on Saturday, buddy, to see who can steal Facebook on our Facebook pages. How about that? A little competition, a little friendly competition going there.
So let's talk about this a little bit there, Ronald. Let's do this. What do you so you're saying like whoever gets a post with the most likes, or what are you thinking?
Oh, that'd be a good one. That pulls the creativity part out. Yeah.
Or do you want people to vote on, like, if they missed you in Manila or not, or how do you want to do this?
Interesting. Well, that's one-sided though.
Right, because I'm going to work the crowd.
That's one.
And
let's see whose posts get the most likes.
Okay, on our personal timeline.
On our personal timeline. Well,
I mean, otherwise, okay. So you're saying a post on Outlaw page, because we know who posted it. No, we can do. Let's do the. No. You're right. Let's do the Outlaw page.
Okay.
Is it just Saturday? Because I'm gonna be in Toma Friday.
Yeah, it wouldn't be fair to do Friday because you don't have. So we'll just do Saturday.
So Saturday, whoever posts, and then is it just so? Like if you post 5 and I post 4, it doesn't matter. The best of the best. Like, if you're, your best versus my best.
Yep. Let's do that.
And then we'll, this is going to be fun.
The most likes
on a Facebook post.
So let's put some skin in the game here. What do we have to wager?
Not money, like something embarrassing. Like, Let's see your hair. Let's see your hair, Ron.
Whoa, dude. I don't know about all that.
I don't know.
You're trying to pull like a Rusink deal, like shaving his beard
Yeah,
off.
no.
That took
He's
some
got
guts.
him and Charles got like 13 grand for shaving their beards.
Oh, wow.
Correctly.
Mm.
Loser has to buy the other one a case of Coltrane energy drink at full price. None of that dollar
full
stuff.
price. All right.
Okay. Deal.
Shake on
it, Ron.
There you go. You
Virtual
can't see my hand. It's
that's right, because you got your green screen.
My green screen is messing it up. So
Loser does something at Rock Valley. Okay. Well, let's hang on a little bit here then.
What do you mean, Bryce? Like wear a frog costume and run out on the track, or what?
Drink a whole bunch of Fireball and piss off Van Beek and half the people from Rock Valley? Oh no, that was me. So
yeah, what to think about that? But we'll start with the case of this could be an ongoing thing this season when we're separated at different pools. So or even at the same pool, we could still do it. Even yeah. So.
Oh no, we can. This could. I like this kind of stuff, Ron.
Heck yeah, me too.
I'm telling you though, flat out, if those Hoodoo girls come in Manila, you don't have a chance in hell.
Are you forgetting where I'm going though? I'm going to Texas, about an hour from Dallas, buddy.
Oh,
you think there's not going to be any cowgirls there? That.
Oh, dang it! Manilla, Iowa. I'm counting on you. Manilla,
cut off jeans, shorts, and boots, and cowboy hats. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's gonna win. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, buddy. Well,
all right. I'm gonna
2 hours.
Yeah, everybody. I'm gonna play some video from White Right, Texas last year, courtesy of outlawpolling.tv. We'd appreciate your monthly subscription to outlawpolling.tv. You can watch every single live. If there's 30 in July, I think, or whatever, some crazy number for $39 a month. You can watch all of it, and you can go back to 22, 21, 2019, and I think there's even some 18 on there.
18,
as well. Yep. So it's good stuff. It's good stuff. So here's the video. Ron, a great show again. Thank you for being an awesome host of your own show and letting me co-host. I mean, that's really Ginger didn't know what to do with both of us right away, but I muted myself for a while. I thought I'll let Ginger talk. So
I detected some nervousness in her voice for sure.
She did great.
A little afraid, but she did a good job.
Great. So
thank you everyone for tuning in.
Yep.
Thank you.
Peace.
Squatted in, ran smooth. A little bit of bounce right there at the end. But other than that, it was a straight, smooth pass for the backdraft machine. Watch it right there. You see just a little bit of bounce. May have hurt him a foot or two, but I bet overall he's pretty happy with it. $325.86 for the backdraft. Where's my Chevrolet people at? Need a pull-off, please. Need a pull-off. Where's my Chevrolet fans? Where's my Ford fans? Come on, make some noise, people. Where's my Ford fans at? That one right there got a Ford in it. He bought a Chevrolet truck, but he couldn't live with the Chevrolet motor. He had to stick him a Ford off in it. All right, there's the red mule. Brian Sandboth right there. The big international he calls Red Mule. Beautiful tractor. You get a chance to walk back through the pits. That thing is absolutely flawless. The big 1486 International called the Red Mule. $325.43 for Brian, and the Red Mule puts him in the lead of the class. Looks like we're going to have 3 Internationals, a True Case, 2 John Deeres, and a Ford in this class. A lot of diversity with that hot farm. The Ford will just be an exhibition, but he's going to pull the sled, the same weight setting and everything of these boys. He bought that tractor just recently, trying to get the bugs worked out of it, trying to get it converted over to a true Texas hot farm. Up next on the 4-wheel drive sled, you've seen this truck many a times if you've come down here and watched them pull. Coming out of Macon, Missouri, going to be the Risky Business Chevrolet, Mr. Joe Claypool at the controls. This truck always a tough runner, always one to watch. Finishes in the top of the class just pretty well every year on the points. Joe coming in with a distance of 3:15 and 63. 3:15.63 for the Risky Business. Up there on the replay, you see a pretty straight-looking pass. Just not quite able to get the machine locked in to the track like he wanted to here this evening. They'll be back tomorrow. Joe will be gunning for it again. Some more of our sponsors we need to thank. Titan International, of course, partnering with the Outlaw Young Guns program. Here we go, Scott Struhoff, the dearly devoted. Oh, I thought it was going to pull him down for just a minute, but then it come back to life and spun it in. Good looking run for the dearly devoted machine. Carried the front end pretty well. 3:47 and 41. 3:47 and 41 for the dearly devoted John Deere, Mr. Scott Struhoff.